Day 3 in Antalya and the final one. Maybe not in our lives, but at least this year. So we did checkout. Fortunately, we could leave our backpacks in the hotel, so we don't have to carry it around. We have bus today at 10 p.m. approximately, and then we're heading to Istanbul. Now we are thinking where to go. We managed in 3 days, not even 2 days. The third one is today. We managed to see everything almost. Because actually Antalya is not the place where like you need to see a lot. You maybe just want to come here to go back to city life and swim.
Nightlife.
Yeah, nightlife, swim, and more like something like that. Not come here as a tourist and see something like special. Like maybe there are some interesting museums, but it's not something that we like or we planned. So yeah, it's just to come here, to go back to city life, and then let's say head somewhere else. So we found some place, rainbow colors. Looks pretty nice. It was hard to find. It wasn't hard. We found many restaurants, but they are pretty expensive. First of all, and secondly, like they have everything, like sushi, some meat, some local, like everything, like pizza, pasta, everything. Like when you see a restaurant where they have everything and so many choices, like most likely it's not so tasty. It's much better when they have something less, but they do it like very, very well. So we decided to pop in here. We don't know what are the reviews, but the prices are pretty normal. So we found some interesting soup. It's like some creamy soup, and we also bought some kokorechi. Kokorechi, yeah. We were thinking to get some pide, but we are not sure yet. Because in many places it looks a bit dry, but we still have a lot of time ahead in Istanbul, so maybe we'll find something there. Yeah. So let's see what they will bring us. It's so creamy. We have our second lentil soup, chorba. Chorba is a soup, as I understand. So it can be different chorba. And this sour, creamy soup. And this is kokorechi. So kokorechi. Again, a lot of bread, but we will try out. How do you like it?
It's not mine. Maybe it's tasty, but it's not mine.
Why?
I don't know. Strange taste. Paper. I don't know. Strange.
It's also super dry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well, we tried.
At the end, this turned out to be the worst restaurant and food experience in Antalya, and we even felt sick after several hours. We definitely do not recommend to eat here anything whatsoever. We continued our way to the Republic Square, which features a statue of former President Atatürk. However, if you go further into the square, you will find an amazing viewpoint that you shouldn't miss. This place can be found on a map as Kaleci Panoramic Elevator. Kaleci is Antalya's old town. This elevator is free to use, and you can also come up from the lower bay side. There are also various cafes and restaurants around this area, so it's a perfect spot to have some lunch. The panoramic view offers an opportunity to enjoy the views of Antalya Old Town, the Bay Area, and beautiful sea.
Here we are. And there is some shopping center. It's super hot outside, so we will try to get inside and check what's there. Probably nothing interesting, but at least it's not so hot there, hopefully. There are some restaurants, and there is another nice park on the other side.
Right behind I Love Antalya sign is located a very beautiful park called Yavuz Özkan Park, which is very close to the city center and definitely worth the attention. This little green oasis is a perfect place to see Antalya from a different angle and stop for a relaxation. This is a perfect place for anyone, even families with children. Right under the park is located a beautiful underground wooden bridge. It's really a fascinating experience to walk under the bridge with different rock formations around you, as well as river flowing into the sea. Unfortunately, this place has no name, nor could we find any information about it on the maps.
We are trying to find where to add money to our card for transport, but it's actually super hard to find one. Should have put more money from the very beginning. Because, for example, when you stand at the stop, like there is nothing. Because, for example, in Georgia, at every bus stop, we have this terminal when you can add money. But here it's like nothing. It's just a bus stop and that's it, nothing else. So let's see if we can find one. So I think we found it. So there's like this bigger stations for the tram, and there are regular stations, not station but the stops for the bus. And usually there is nothing. But at the tram station, probably there is. So we'll try to check now. So it seems like we came to the station from the place where it's actually forbidden. So basically, we didn't pay any money for it. And the funny thing is that the terminal where you can add the money, it's like outside. It's not at the station. Yeah, very inconvenient. They need some help with the terminal. So we found it. Helped some people. So you just need to put the card, you'll get your warning, and that's it. So we have a theory that the terminals where you can add the money for the transport card seems like they're always a bit far, or on the other side of the road. So if you don't see one at the station itself, probably they are a bit farther. So this is where it stands, and the stop is there on the other side of the road. So here we are once again. Another bus in Antalya bus station. We had a funny story. We were waiting for the bus to come here from the old town, and it didn't come according to the timetable, so it was late, and we were worried that we wouldn't make it on time. And there was only one bus that was coming this way to the bus station. Then we tried to order taxi. Then the first taxi driver declined it. Then we got the second one, and it costed us from the old town around 107 lira. Much more expensive because on bus we are paying 16 lira for two people. So of course much cheaper. But when the taxi driver was almost there, our bus came as well. So we had to cancel the drive and just come here by bus. then we ended up going to the wrong place, but we found the correct one. Actually, there are different stops, so we luckily we found the one we needed. But the thing is, there are 3 same buses here, and they don't always check your tickets. But yeah, this is the correct one. Probably they will check or just count. So yeah, that was a lot of hassle, but Istanbul, here we come.
And we are heading to Istanbul. Make sure to subscribe to follow our journey in Turkey.